All right, Speaker Paul Ryan is set very soon to outline his plans for getting taxes done, and sooner rather than later. Charlie Gasparino is here. We also have Americans for Tax Reform President Grover Norquist. Grover, he could be running late, and he's pushing this back to late summer, some say. Could be the fall, maybe not even this year. We're waiting on him, of course, but what do you think of that?
Well, what he's going to say is that we need to do it this year, and that it needs to be permanent, not just a temporary tax cut as we had with the two George Bush tax cuts.
But permanent means 60-plus votes in the Senate. That's an uphill climb.
No, permanent just means you need 50-plus. But in the out years, it needs to be deficit neutral.
Like I said, 60
dynamic
votes.
Scoring.
They're not going to get that. They're not going to do the deficit. They can't.
No. Deficit neutral, meaning it doesn't make the deficit work. With 51 votes, there are no D votes for this. There are no Democratic votes for any tax.
But they have got to prove that this is not going to worsen the deficit. Of course, the data will be in the eye of the beholder, and the Democrats are going to claim holy you-know-what, right?
They can, but as long as the CBO and the Senate parliamentarians say we're cool, we're cool. There is a lot of tax reduction you can get here. You can take all $1 trillion of the health care taxes, the Obamacare taxes out. That's revenue neutral because they're spending there as well. And a lot of this tax cut is very pro-growth, so there's at least $1 trillion.
Do you think he's going to push for that border tax thing? Because that would pay for a lot of this. I had Charlie here, and I'll get to him in a second. It's a tough sell.
He will continue to push for it. They're talking about phasing it in a longer period. I think it is one of the more difficult parts of the bill to actually be enacted.